The word que in Spanish is used when asking a question for definition, explanation, or general identification. We can think of it as asking, what is it, even though we don't know what the thing is. Que is very useful in Spanish because it has an accent, and this way we know that it's a question. It can be used in questions like, ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué quieres? ¿Qué estudias? ¿Qué pasó? Even so, it can be used with nouns, like, ¿Qué libro estás leyendo? Although English might say, which, Spanish uses que when the category is open-ended or undefined. At the same time, Spanish has the word cuál or cuáles, which means which ones, as in a selection from options. Cuál also has an accent, and we use it when choosing from a known or limited set of options, like saying, ¿Cuál prefieres? ¿Cuáles son tus colores favoritos? ¿Cuál quieres? ¿Té o café? Still, the tricky rule here is that Spanish usually prefers ¿Cuál es?, not ¿Qué es?, when asking for identification within a set. This explains why a question like ¿Cuál es tu nombre?, what is your name?, has ¿Cuál? This is done on purpose because the answer comes from a set of possible names, even if it feels open in English. Additionally, Spanish has another special word, lo que, meaning what, that which, or the thing that. This word can be difficult to understand because it's a relative expression, not a question word. It mainly appears within a structure and turns an idea into a thing with no accent, like saying, no entiendo lo que dices. I don't understand what you say. Lo que necesito es tiempo. What I need is time. More often than not, this expression describes the thing that is embedded in a statement, especially when compared with que. In conclusion, we can compare all concepts and fully understand how they work and when to use them in Spanish. Que asks for a definition, but cuál is needed for an answer that comes from options. On the other hand, when looking at que and lo que, the situation of the words changes, because one is needed for a direct question while the other expresses the thing in a sentence. Overall, this is how que, cuál, and lo que fully work in Spanish.